Jen Affleck is opening up about the emotional toll she experienced following the first season of Mormon Wives, revealing that the backlash surrounding her marriage to Zach Affleck not only strained their relationship, but also created a deep rift with his family. In an emotional new interview, Jen, 31, says she wasn't prepared for the intense scrutiny that came after the show's explosive finale, and the harsh judgment she felt from her in-laws, who she claims blamed her for the controversy that engulfed their marriage and made headlines in Mormon communities across the country. "I knew going into Mormon Wives that it would be vulnerable," Jen said, "but I didn't expect the fallout to feel so personal. I felt like I was constantly being blamed for things that were way bigger than me, especially by Zach's parents." The first season of Mormon Wives, a docu-reality series that follows four plural families navigating modern-day polygamy in Utah, sparked intense conversation both within and outside LDS circles. But the most talked-about storyline centered on Zach and Jen Affleck, a young couple whose monogamous marriage began to unravel after Zach began exploring plural marriage, much to Jen's visible discomfort. Throughout the season, viewers watched Jen grapple with Zach's decision to court a second wife, ultimately culminating in a tearful confrontation that left audiences deeply divided. Some viewers applauded Jen for speaking her truth. Others criticized her for not supporting Zach's spiritual journey. But the harshest criticism, Jen says, came from within her own family, or more specifically, from Zach's parents. After the finale aired, "Zach's mom didn't call me for weeks," Jen said. "And when she finally did, it wasn't to check on how I was doing. It was to ask why I would humiliate the family on national TV. That broke me." Zach's father, who served as a stake president in their local ward, reportedly told Jen she had invited gossip by speaking candidly on camera about their marriage struggles. "He said I was making it harder for other faithful wives to support their husbands. That was the moment I realized they didn't see me. They only saw the church's image," Jen added. Although Zach, 33, attempted to mediate between his wife and parents, Jen says it only deepened the wedge in their relationship. "Zach was trying to please everyone, his parents, the church, the production team. And I got lost in the mix," she shared. "At some point, I felt like he stopped seeing me as his partner and started seeing me as an obstacle." The couple has since entered a trial separation, though neither has confirmed whether they plan to divorce. Zach has continued filming for season 2, while Jen opted out, citing the need for personal healing. "I couldn't go through another season pretending everything was fine," Jen said. "It wasn't fine. I was breaking." Despite the pain, Jen says she's found comfort in unexpected places, including support from other women in the community who have messaged her privately to thank her for her honesty. "Women I've never met have reached out and said, 'Thank you for showing what it's really like,'" she said. "That's what gives me the strength to speak out now, knowing I wasn't alone." She also acknowledged that not all of Zach's family has turned against her. "Zach's younger sister has been one of my biggest supporters. She told me she saw what I went through and that I didn't deserve to be treated like the villain." As for her future with Zach, Jen remains unsure, but resolute. "I still love Zach, but love doesn't mean I have to lose myself," she said. "If this experience has taught me anything, it's that I can be both faithful and firm. I can respect his path without following it blindly." Jen hopes that by sharing her truth, others will feel less alone in navigating faith, marriage, and identity, especially when those worlds collide on such a public stage. Mormon Wives wasn't scripted. It was real life. And real life is messy, she said. "But I refuse to be shamed for having a voice."